Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Joseph Carroll. I write under the pen name J.R. Carroll, and today we're here to talk about sometimes a heated or controversial topic, which is authors in reviewer spaces. Now, this is one of those booktube things that like ebbs and flows. About every 4 or 5 months, you'll hear this become a topic, and it's because um, one or two things kind of happens. I won't say the current author, but this is something that happens every so often. An author will get a review, and not it's not always necessarily a bad review, but a review that they don't think is warranted, or they think it's negative in some way, and so they kind of attack the reviewer. And this one kind of went a miniature viral, where a author got a 4-star review and like went after the reviewer because all the reviews she had were 5-star reviews. And then there was a backlash where she got review bombed and then ended up losing her publisher. That's probably a little too far in my estimations, but that begs the question: should authors interact inside of reviewers' spaces in regards to how reviewers review? Because we've seen other things, like with some big authors, where they will, somebody will say something about their book or about a scene. I've seen these too, where a certain scene, and they're like, "Oh, this is not good," and blah blah blah, and then the author will kind of come back and be like, "Well, this is what that scene is supposed to be, and this is that," and I just, in my personal opinion, I think that it is, as an author, you can't do that. You can't like fight with reviewers. Reviewers are going to have their own opinions. Everybody has their own opinions, especially people who read books all the time. Not everybody is going to like your book. And the recent one with the 4-star review, it's like, to me, I don't give star ratings, but if I did, a 4-star review is still a book that I would go on and read the next, book. And if it was a series, I'd read the next book if it was a 4-star review. I, if you are going to ascend to any level of the next level of authordom, or whatever you want to call it, if you get thousands of reviews, you're gonna get some negative ones. Just one of my experiences. Sometimes they just don't like your book, or sometimes, if your book is a mashup of genres, they may expect that it is just one of those genres, and they'll go into it and they'll be like, "What is this?" Like, I have a fantasy western, and it says what other genres the book is in, and it's a more than human novel, fantasy elements, but this person was expecting a pure western, and yeah, they weren't happy. I'm not gonna say it's their fault. It's just, you live and let learn, live and let live, and we move on and we learn and everything. So as far as me being an author, I just tend to let it roll. I know my books are not for everybody. Nobody's books are for everybody. But we do have a author here with us today to have a little discussion. So everyone, please welcome J.R. Carroll. So I have a couple questions for you, J.R. And let's start off with, what are your thoughts on on reviewer spaces? I don't mind as long as they know what they're talking about. You mean telling them about how they felt about the book? Is that what we're... I mean, as long as they're not trashing it. I mean, not everyone is going to like your book. What do you even know about writing? Have you even written anything? You know I'm you, right? All right, now, all joking aside with that, what do you feel like? I mean, if you're a reviewer yourself, have you ever had any of these interactions? Have you seen them, been a part of, when some of these kind of go viral? Have you been a part of any of them? Let me know what you think, as far as regards of authors in reviewer spaces, in the aspect of them going back and forth. But just hit a comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and so we can get this discussion out to more people. And remember, be more than human.